Fooly Cooly, possibly one of the best Japanese anime ever. Put out by Studio Gainax, who is mostly known for Neon Genesis Evangelion. Well, I'm not a big fan of Neon Genesis Evangelion, but I am a big fan of this. Fooly Cooly is about Naota, and he basically meets an alien. Haruhara Haruko. Haruhara Haruko. Haruhara Haruko. Strange name, but hey, it's an alien. Why not? He basically finds himself beaten across the head with this right here bass guitar, and then is knocked for a loop and strange things pop out of his head. Sounds strange, but in reality, this series is all about growing up. You see, for all of the strange robots that pop out of Naota's head, there's always a sense of, say, learning something about going from that step between being a kid and being a teenager. So it's basically the Wonder Years in Japan with giant robots on crack. Okay, I may have lost a lot of you here, but hear me out. This series is basically funny, charming, and action-filled. You can't get a good balance of that in most anime. You can only pick like one or two out of those three. And even then, it might not be that great. But Fooly Cooly is the exception that proves the rule. In every adventure, Naota is faced with some sort of crisis in his own life, and he doesn't want to be bothered with the fact that there's aliens popping out of his head. He has to usually resolve this, and it basically takes the form of his own id in these robots, and they basically have a fight. Haruhara Haruko basically helps destroying this creature, and life gets back to normal, and he learns a lesson. That's it. That's FLCL. Fooly Cooly, Furry Curry, whatever you want to talk about it. It's simple for its complexity. And not only that, but I wish I still had my soundtrack. I don't know where it is. I'd put it on the CD. But you have to listen to the soundtrack. It's one of the first anime that actually used songs that had words as background music. Kind of like you see in just about everything nowadays, at the end of every HBO series. But the pillows, Right on Shooting Star and Little Busters, these are all great titles and great songs that everyone, if you get the series, if you like the series, you have to get the soundtrack. I'm hoping to find a copy over at Otakon. Here's hoping, please. Anyway, I want you all to go out. I want you to get FLCL. I want you to watch it. I want you to look past the weirdness and see the message therein. If you can do that, you're going to be immensely more satisfied with this series than anyone who just says it's weird. So here I am. Buy the stuff.